Hi guys, welcome back to Vitale Style. How do you like my hair today? It's a mess, but that's okay. We'll go for it. And I also wore hoops, which I haven't worn in a super long time, and I love it. So today's video, I wanted to talk about some drugstore items that I don't personally feel like they get talked about enough. These to me are like the gems at the drugstore that I just don't hear people really mentioning them, or maybe the people I'm watching don't mention them. If other people are praising them, then there's nothing new here. But these are just some of my favorite items that I love, and it's kind of like a follow-up video to my previous video that I just posted that are products I regret buying. Now, I had a lot of people saying in that video, like, why did you buy them in the first place? You have to understand, I love makeup, so I just love experimenting with makeup and trying new things, and I try to really make a product work, but if it doesn't, then I go and figure out a way to make it work. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But that's what that video was about. But these are items that I have used. Some of them, a couple things are new to me, but I'm just so in love with them I had to share. And then the rest of them are things I've used for a really long time and therefore feel really confident talking about. We're going to go with face, eyes, lips, and then a couple miscellaneous items. Let's stick with face. Now, I'm gonna put my hair back in my ears to make me crazy. I mentioned this in my 2013 like best beauty items, which is the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Powder. I have recently discovered this and I'm so in love with it. And also I've picked up another one, which is the powder palette, the multicolor pressed powder in beige. I'm so in love with these face powders, I cannot even tell you. I am incredibly impressed with Physicians Formula face products. I just can't wait to try more. I have a lot of their bronzers. I have some blushes, and I'll just talk about a few things here in just a minute. But as far as face powders, these are like top contenders with my high-end products. I just think that these are like a gem at the drugstore, and they are as good, if not better, than a lot of my high-end powders. I just absolutely love these. Also by Physicians Formula, this is a couple of bronzers. One that I've been using a really long time, and this is a repurchase, and it is the Happy Booster Bronzer. This is what it looks like. I'm wearing it today. I'm wearing it as like a contour. If you, like for me, I kind of dip my brush into these two dark colors, and it's perfect for contouring. If you want, and there goes the brush, it's right there. If you want like an all over bronzy look, you just swirl your brush in there, and it's a lot lighter. It's right over here, and it just looks absolutely stunning. So this is a bronzer I feel like not a lot of people talk about, but it is phenomenal, and I absolutely adore it. Another bronzer from Physicians Formula that I don't use so much in the winter, but I like overdose in it in the summer because I think it's so beautiful, is the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. It's this airbrushing bronzing veil in medium to dark. It looks like a sun. Now when you look at it, you think, wow, that's going to be really red and really sparkly. Now there is a good amount of shine to this. It just gives you that. I don't use this as a contour in the summer. What I do is I kind of use it all over my face to bronze up. When you have a tan and you put this on top of it, I just feel like you look like a bronzed goddess that just is natural. It's just one of my favorites, and I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about this, and I think this is such a gem that you should really look into. It's not matte, but it is gorgeous. It looks orange on camera, but it really isn't. It looks fabulous on the skin, and once I come back from Miami and I have a bit more of a tan, I will wear that and show you what it looks like on the skin. Another bronzer that's kind of new to me, I picked it up a couple months ago, but it's so beautiful, and I'm like, I can't believe that I haven't really heard anyone talk about it. It's from NYC. This is like $4, I believe, and it's the Sun and Bronze Bronzing Powder in Montauk Bronze, and this is an all-over bronzer that I use. I use it all over. I don't use it to contour. It's just beautiful. It really is. It's right here. It's just absolutely beautiful to bronze up the skin. It's not as luminous as this one, which is why I can get away with using this in the winter, but it's just such a beautiful bronzer, and there's no need to spend money on high-end bronzers when there's so many good bronzers in the drugstore. And this to me is a recent find, and I'm in love with it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So way to go NYC with that one. Next from Physicians Formula also, and I'm wearing this today. This is the Shimmer Strips Custom Blush and Highlighter in Rosy Glow. Now this is the, no, I own one more of these, but I don't know where it is. But this is my favorite because it truly is something that you could use as a blush and as a highlighter. Oftentimes when a product claims to be a blush and a highlight from the drugstore, it doesn't, I don't think it does either, to be very honest with you. But this one does. And what I love about it, if I can get this open, hello, there it goes. What I love about it is that when you swipe your brush right to the bottom here, you get this ultra gorgeous rosy, like just beautiful, I don't even know, like luminous, glowing, beautiful blush. It's just fabulous. And when you wipe your brush down the bottom here, you get right here, you get a really pretty, like it's not really too pink, but it's like on the pink side of a highlighter. Sorry, I'm like mesmerized by the way this looks on my hand, and that's what I'm wearing today. It stays on your face for a good amount of time. It is just absolutely stunning. Definitely a product worth picking up and trying. It's 2-in-1. I travel with this all the time because it's 2-in-1, and if you swirl your brush and the whole thing, then you just get a really luminous, beautiful blush. If you're into that kind of thing, you will love this. Two more blushes. Well, it's really one line, and this is just two colors. I have, I think, all of them, but these are a recent find for me. They're from Palladio, and now this is a brand I haven't really dabbled in much. They're at, I found mine at Ulta, and these are the baked blushes. I have one in Wish and Blushing. This is just gorgeous. It's definitely a luminous glow to your cheeks. They're a baked product, so you have to expect that, but they are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. This is the one in Wish, right? Yes, that's the one in Wish, and this is the one in Blushin'. So beautiful, so pigmented, luminous to your face. It's like butter going on. This one is Wish, right? Blushin' and Wish. They are easy to apply, non-chalky, non-powdery, beautiful glow to the face, non-blotchy to go on. It stays on your cheeks for a really long time. I am so impressed, and I think they're about $6 a piece, and I had a coupon. It wasn't a coupon, but there was a sale going on. It was buy one get one half off, so that's why I picked up, I think, 4 of them. Just incredibly impressed with these. Incredibly impressed, and it is a lot to impress me on a product when I have so many other products that I love so much. That is a total gem. Love it, love it, love it. This L'Oreal Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer. Now this is really luminous, so I don't use this as a primer even though I have dry skin, because you'll see why. It's very luminous, so I don't wear this as a primer, but this makes any sort of semi-matte, matte finish foundation 10 times better. If you just put a small little squirt of this into like my my Estee Lauder Double Wear, or even a tiny little bit of it into my Revlon Color Stay, it just gives you a beautiful natural glow while still allowing that foundation to be long lasting and somewhat matte, but it's just, I can't even describe to you how beautiful it looks mixed in with foundations. And also what I like to do with it is I like to dab it on the tops of my cheeks and then kind of blend it out with my beauty blender or like a small stipple brush, and then you can either leave it as is for that wet sort of very natural glow, or you can set it with powder to really make your cheekbones glow and just come alive. I just love this product. This is my second one I purchased. It's a little bit pricey, I believe. Well, it's right here. It's $12.99 at the drugstore. It is a bit on the pricey side. Girlfriend, your hair is a hot mess. That's okay. It is a little bit on the pricey side for a drugstore product, but I think nowadays drugstore products are getting pricier and pricier, so this is pretty much right on point for a face product at the drugstore. But this is just phenomenal. I love it for so many different things. I also love it as a primer on my eyelids if you're going to apply like a champagne color or something. There's just a lot of uses for this, except I don't use it as what it's intended for, which is like an all over face primer. From NYX, this is called the Dewy Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. Now I use this today. This is, to me, a drugstore version of the Max Fix Plus. It does the same exact thing. It sets your makeup. It doesn't make it last longer. In my opinion, it doesn't make it last longer than, say, my Urban Decay All Nighter. But what this does is it gets rid of any powder look on your face. So if you've applied a lot of powder products like cheek product and face products and pile it on top, and you kind of want to get rid of that powdery look, the Max Fix Plus is my go-to, or this one. This one's a drugstore version of that, in my opinion. And this is like $6.99 or something like that, and the Max Fix Plus is around $20. So I think for a drugstore alternative, this is awesome, and I haven't heard very many people talk about it. The only other person I've heard talk about this is Emily Noel 83. And when she mentioned it for the first time, I was like, finally, someone else sees this and says how good this is. I have about this much left in it, and I have had this for just a few months because I just kind of alternate between other face products that I have. So this is awesome. Moving on to eyes. First I want to talk about is not really for eyes, but this is the Wet n Wild Fergie cream gel liner, and this is the brown one. Now I don't use this for a gel liner. I use this for my eyebrows, and it's what I'm wearing today. I've been using this for a couple of months now. Before this I was using my my Tarte, this one, my Tarte Emphasize Waterproof Amazon Clay Brow Mousse. Now this is really good, except I don't know if it's just getting old or whatnot, but it's really drying up, so it's a pain to put on because it gets all clumpy. So I haven't really been using this anymore, but I have been using this instead, and it's great. It looks great. It's easy to apply. I just absolutely love this for my brows. So if you have really dark hair, then this would probably be a really good one for you to check out if you want to find a new product for your eyebrows. And this lasts all day long, which I love. Some cream products. Now this is something from the drugstore. I own 3 of these, I believe. This is the Revlon cream shadow palette, and this palette in particular is called, it's 710, called Not Just Nudes. I love this. Now I do have to wear a primer underneath of it because I do think that it starts to crease, but this is a great cream, these are great cream eyeshadows. This is very nude and very basic, but it kind of helps any eyeshadow look better. I don't know if you can see that. This is just these 2 colors. It makes any other eyeshadow look better. It makes them pop a little bit more. It gives it a little bit more intensity. I just love these, and I have, like I said, 3 of them, and I use these quite a bit because I just find them easy to grab, easy to reach for, easy to travel with, and they're just, this is a really basic one, but you can find, they have a lot of different ones with other brighter colors, but I love this, and no one ever talks about it. Now again, on its own, it does kind of crease a little bit, which is why I do like to put a primer underneath of it, underneath of these, but I love it. I think it's a great product. And also another cream shadow that I like, but again, I have to put a primer underneath of them, is this, it's by Flower Cosmetics, which is the Drew Barrymore makeup line that you can find at Walmart, and these are just called the cream eyeshadows, and this color in particular is Wild Geranium, and this one is Orchid-ing Around. These are 2 beautiful colors. I own, I think, 4 or 5 of these. These are a bit like mousse-like texture, so I like to apply these with like a small concealer brush. I feel like they go on the easiest. This is Orchid-ing Around. It's like a really deep gunmetal purple. And this one is Wild Geranium. I love these. I never hear anyone talk about them. Worn over top of a primer, they don't crease, they stay all day, the pigmentation's incredible, they are silky smooth to apply, and they really do make your eyeshadows last a lot longer and really kind of gives a good pop to the eye. I love these. I love really layering my shadows on top of cream color bases. It's just fantastic. Love them. Another product from Flower Cosmetics is this eye palette, this quad that I'm wearing today. I only own 1 of these, but I do want to pick up more. I just don't tend to go to Walmart very often because it's so packed to the one around us. This is the Shadow Quad in Foxy Browns. This is what it looks like. I am wearing this today, except for the pink color. I'm not wearing the pink color today, but this is just incredibly beautiful. Super smooth shadows, really beautiful pigmentation. I love this taupe right here, which is this one. Then you've got this like matte dark, I would say charcoal color, which is this one right here. And then you got a pretty shimmery brown and a shimmery pink right here. And you can see, I mean, look at that. They are just butter to apply, and over top of a really good cream shadow like the ones from the same line or the Revlon ones. I just feel like it gives a real good pop to the eye, and they're beautiful, and the quality is impressive. I think you're really going to enjoy them if you do pick them up. Now, I think each quad is around $10. So again, it is a little bit more pricey, but you pay for what you get. And I think that that's an incredibly good value because this is just really good quality. I'm really impressed. Two single shadows that have been in my collection for years and years and years, and I've repurchased them I don't even know how many times. This one's from CoverGirl, and I don't even know what this is. The color is Champagne. I think this is the color because look, the back got the tape come off, but I'm pretty sure it's Champagne because I bought this before, and you can see that it's a well-loved shadow because I've hit pan on it, and it's just like the perfect champagne color. Look at that. What I use this for is for my inner tear duct or under my brow bone, not too heavily. It gives me a beautiful shine. I absolutely love this. I don't use this all over the lid because it is pretty frosty, but in the inner, like in the inner corner of your eye or under your brow bone applied really lightly is gorgeous. Another brow bone color that I love, it's from Maybelline, and this is called Linen, number 15. It's like a matte, creamy color, but when you apply it under your brow bone, like I don't apply this anywhere else except for my brow bone, it's right here. Now, it's not the most pigmented thing in the world, but somehow I find that that really helps when it comes to your brow bone, because what I want is, you know, there are times when I want a little bit of shine, which is why I go for this one. And then there are times when I want something a bit more subtle, but I want something that makes my eyelids look like they were, like my eyebrows look like they were lifted. And when I want that and you can't really detect what I have on, this is the color I go for. So again, not the most pigmented thing in the world. I don't use this all over my eyelids, but I use this under my brow bone when I want to make my eyes naturally look like my eyebrows are just lifted a bit more. This is what I go for, and I've been using this for years, and a little goes a long way, and I love it. I can't say enough good things about it. Now, I have to mention this because I've gone through like 1,000 of these. The best, I think, best makeup remover wipes out there. These are the Pond's Original Cleansing Towelettes. I can't even tell you how many I have right now. This is like an empty packet. Everyone swears by the Neutrogena ones. I think those are great. These are half the price and just as good. And I love the smell. I have one in front of me. I love the smell of these. So if you're in the market for a new makeup remover wipe, try this because I think you'd really enjoy it. Okay, on to lips, and I'm going to try and run through these as fast as I can. A new discovery of mine that I am incredibly impressed with, like you wouldn't believe, are these Palladio these are just called Herbal Precision Lip Liner, and I have the color Salmon and Gingerbread. Now, I picked up Salmon originally a couple weeks ago at Ulta, and then I immediately went back and picked up the Gingerbread one. I didn't find any other colors that really spoke to me. They were all pretty bright and colorful, and I think it's because Joe was with me and he was a little bit rushing me a little bit because the poor guy was sitting in Ulta with me for 45 minutes, so I didn't want to like sit there and swatch or whatnot. So I just picked up like a brown one to outline my lips, but these are the creamiest, smoothest thing I've ever put on my lips. Like, these are even creamier than the Urban Decay 24/7 lip liners. They're even creamier than that. I'm pretty sure that these are a drugstore dupe for them. I can't even tell you how amazing these are. Please pick one up. I think you'll really, really enjoy them. The top one is Salmon, the bottom one is Gingerbread, and if you pick these up at Ulta, there's always buy one, get one 50% off. I'm just, do yourself a favor, pick them up. They're fantastic. Another really cheap item that I've had in my collection for a super long time, and I'm wearing one today, I'm wearing the color Natural today, are these e.l.f. matte lip colors. These are super wonderful. I love these. I love that they're like in a pen form, so they're really easy to apply. They stay on for a really long time. They're beautiful colors. I have makeup remover on my hand right now, so it's like coming off really choppy, but this is the color Natural, the very top one, and the bottom is a color Tea Rose. These are phenomenal, and they're like $3. Absolutely awesome. e.l.f.'s best selling product here, in my opinion, and I've tried a lot of their products. And then following up their best-selling product. This is another product from e.l.f. that I absolutely love, and it's their e.l.f. lip balm. It's the conditioning lip balm. I hate the packaging because it's super big and bulky, but this is just a phenomenal product. It just glides onto the lips. It really feels conditioning, but it's got great pigmentation. Sometimes these can be super sheer, and you think to yourself like, great, I'm gonna have to put lip gloss, a lipstick on top of my lip balm. But this is like 2-in-1. Look at that color. And this color is Peaceful Pink. I love these. I have another one of these. I just can't say enough good things about them, and I tend to wear these a lot in the summer. There's SPF 15, so instead of wearing chapstick, I wear something with SPF on it on my lips if I'm going to be out in the sun. A lip gloss by Milani that I've had and I've repurchased. I don't even know if this is available anymore. I think it is, but I've repurchased this 3 or 4 times in the past 4 or 5 years because I think it's one of the best nude lip glosses out there. It's the Milani Lipgloss in, doesn't even say. It doesn't say the color, you guys. It's this nude one. It's like this peachy nude. It is the best nude lip gloss in the world, I think. One of them. It smells, the smell is not my favorite. It smells like almonds, but it quickly fades. So if that bothers you, then I might not pick this up. But the smell quickly fades, and this is one of the most beautiful, like opaque, peachy nude. It's not so opaque that you think to yourself like it's going to really change the color of the lipstick you're wearing underneath, but it is opaque enough to add a little bit more color to your nude lipstick, if that makes any sense. But this will go great on top of any nude light pink peachy lipstick. It's just very versatile and one that's great to have in your collection, and it's so itty bitty tiny. It's perfect for your purse. Another line of lip glosses I think is fantastic is these Essence Stay With Me Long Lasting Lip Glosses. I have, right now in front of me, I have this pink one called Me and My Ice Cream, and this one, which is my favorite, it's called Candy Bar. It's perfect for summer. This Candy Bar is like a gorgeous, bright coral color. It's so beautiful. I love these. And then Me and My Ice Cream is like a classic Barbie sort of borderline pastel-y pink if you apply this too much, but it's just like the perfect pink lip gloss. I love it. The peachy one, the coral one's on top, and the pinky one is at the bottom. These are just must-haves in your collection. I own all of them, I believe. There's only 4 or 5 in the line, and these are something that I just gravitate towards and keep going back to because they're really a no-fail product. So I really love those. And then lastly, I just want to mention a line of nail polishes. That this is my favorite line of nail polishes in general, and most certainly one that never gets spoken about, and I don't know why, because they're so good. And it is the Rimmel Long Lasting nail polishes. I think over the years I bought a lot of them, maybe most of them, and these are just the best nail polishes out there. They last on my nails longer than any other brand nail polish. I love the brush applicator because it's nice and wide, so I don't have to do 1.5 million strokes, a couple of strokes, and it covers my whole nail. They've got incredible color selection. This happens to be my favorite, and it is in the color Pink Bliss. It's like the perfect pinky nude, and then followed up by this Burgundy Flirt. This is like the perfect burgundy winter color, and then one of my, these 3 are my favorites, but this is like my second favorite. It's called Steel Gray. I had this on the other day, and it's just phenomenal. I just really love these nail polishes, and never get spoken about. They're just a few dollars at the drugstore, and I guarantee you, if you tried it, you will absolutely love them. So I know that was a lot, but I feel like I needed to share this with you. What I'm wearing will be listed down below. I'm wearing a lot of these products today just so that you could see them in action. I'm just really excited. If there's anything that you want a true and tried review on that you've seen here, please let me know and I will bring those to you. Coming up Thursday on my tried and true review, you will see these babies in action, how they apply onto the face, how I talk about the lasting power, everything you want to know. These will be, the review on these will be coming up on Thursday. And if there's anything else you want to see a review on, please let me know down below. I need a cup of tea because I've been talking forever and ever. I apologize if this video is really long, but I wanted to get a lot of this information out to you so that you could grab a couple of these if you were in a drugstore because I think they're phenomenal. So, Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed spending time with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye!